Welcome back to Sam Talks Nerdy. Hope we're happy, doing well, dominating life, crushing it. With Tron Ares coming out here shortly, I thought that'd be fun to take a look back at where this whole franchise started. With a movie that pioneered the idea of living in a virtual world. But honestly, the more I thought about this, especially reviewing Tron 82, I realized there isn't really a lot to allow a more typical movie review. In my opinion, that is. So for Tron 1982, I'm going to do something a little bit differently for this positives, neutrals, negatives. This is more of a retrospective review, where I'll be going over the positive contributions, the neutral contributions, and the negative contributions from this movie. But then again, looking at my notes, this does seem like my usual positive, neutrals, negatives, maybe just a bit more less than typical. I'll just say that. But so I'm just gonna get on side of caution. Say this is a retrospective review. So if you disagree, tell me in the comments. And obviously, this is not going to be one of those retrospectives you see on YouTube. That's like a freaking documentary or almost an hour long. It's just going to be a quick little video. Maybe I'll do those one day once I have more of an audience. Positive contributions. Like I said, Tron really paved the way for computer generated graphics and effects. I mean, yeah, in a world we have the Avenger movies, Avatar, what have you, but if you really think about it, Tron is the reason why we have these movies and these kind of special effects. Yes, the effects in Tron 82 are super dated, almost trash, yes. But being the shoot to someone in the 80s seeing this, like this to them was mind blowing. And again, if you think about it, Tron paved the way for what we're getting today. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Tron also introduced the idea of living in a virtual world or a computer, ideas which were going to be popularized by movies like The Matrix or Ready Player One. And it can be debated or said that this movie introduced the ideas of an avatar through Chan and Yori, which could be then going to be popularized by the movie Avatar. This is also one of Jeff Bridges' more iconic movies. It's definitely one of my favorites of his. And also, let's not forget the awesome performance by David Warner. Just, he was awesome. Neutral contributions. Like I said, or alluded to, the plot is pretty flat. I mean, that's where I struggled doing a typical positives, neutrals, negatives. Just, there wasn't enough in the plot or just in the movie to really sink my teeth into. I mean, if I were to do my usual positive, neutrals, negatives review, it would be pretty quick. It would literally just be positives, Jeff Bridges, good, neutrals, plot, meh, effects, bad. Like and subscribe. A lot of the supporting characters just felt like filler or pointless overall. And the movie never really explains the whole concept of the grid and programs. Like, what's the grid for? What do programs do? What do they fight against? I mean, thinking about Tron and Yor explain that, but they do not. It's like I had to Google information about the grid and programs to understand just its purpose and their purpose. Negative contributions. Good luck getting a youngin to watch this movie. Like I said, yes, Tron paved the way for computer generated effects, or CGI, I guess. But just again, we're kind of spoiled now with, stuff the caliber of the Avenger movies, Avatar, Ready Player One, just like I said, what have you. So seeing someone who's been just exposed to all that, watching something like this, they're gonna think it's hot, stinky garbage. Because nowadays there's a certain level of expectations when it comes to CGI. And I mentioned all the complaints about CGI in certain Marvel movies. So I guess if you're going to show a younger individual, Tron, show them Tron Legacy and not Tron 82, because if they see the effects in this movie, they're going to be turned off like that. No rating this time. It's just, yes, while Tron is a movie with a very bland plot, Very dated visual effects. It's still just a really fun watch for a lot of people, myself included. It's just a good sit down, grab a snack, and turn off your brain kind of movie. Just a movie just to kick back and watch. Now, when it comes to Tron Legacy, I should be able to do a more typical positive, neutrals, and negatives review. So, fingers crossed. If you're listening to this via my podcast, make sure to follow me on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Leave me a 5-star rating and a good review where you can. If you watch me on YouTube, make sure to do the usual like, comment, and subscribe. Nearly to 450, so let's go. And until next time, happy, stay well, stay healthy, and I will see you or talk to you next time. Peace out.